International Man of Mystery James Bond. No, not that one. No, not really. Oh, we're getting close. There he is. International Man of Mystery James Bond is trading in his questionably styled BMW R1200C for a pimped-out Triumph Scrambler 1200 XE, and Triumph is producing a limited run of Bond bikes, and you can't have one. So is this a cosplay toy for middle-aged men, or the coolest thing ever? Stay tuned. Please subscribe to Spokes. Different Spokes. Where would we be without product placement? Pretty much where we are now, but without product placement. Having miserably failed to make the R1200C cool in 1997, the Bond franchise is switching to Triumph, and Triumph is hoping their bike gets the better result. Now, I love the two 1200 Scramblers, and I know the XC is the up-spec one with a better suspension and some extra electronics, but personally I'm partial to that green XC model. It's a bit less expensive and just looks more old school. Well, it's the up-spec XE that 007 will be power sliding and jumping in the latest Bond film, No Time to Die. No Time to Die? He's shorter on time than Jesse Ventura.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed.
And Triumph are commemorating this partnership by putting out a limited run of 250 badass blacked out scramblers with a lot of cosmetic upgrades. There are a lot of swanky badges, some black paint and a high fender, fog lights and a TFT display that flashes 007 at startup. There's also a pair of sweet looking and probably sounding Aero silencers. And all this can be yours for $3,000 US more than the standard Scrambler 1200 XE. Now, I like bike companies putting out special editions. Yes, they price them way higher than they should given the extras, but if you're a serious Bond fan, you won't mind paying for something a little bit special. I think the bike is pretty striking, but no more striking than the already beautiful regular 1200 Scramblers. My main question is, who gets the bikes? Lots more than 250 people will want one, so how to decide who gets the privilege of buying them? One should probably go to Daniel Craig to commemorate his last turn in the role, if he wants one, that is. Rumors are that serial number 007 will go to the Triumph Museum. The rest of them? Triumph needs to be careful here to avoid looking elitist. They don't want to be seen as catering to the super rich, super famous, and super powerful. Harley did this a few years back, and it was a shit show. As a publicity stunt, Harley gave away several motorcycles to celebrities who could easily afford them on their own, and half of whom looked totally unenthused to have them. Who was enthused? Jason Momoa, who upon receiving a beautiful red Softail proceeded to break out a can of spray paint and paint it black. Now, to say that this came across as tone deaf was an understatement. A rich, famous multi-millionaire who looks at a beautifully painted motorcycle that most of the nation can only aspire to own, and whose first action upon receiving this rolling piece of art for free is to grab a can of spray paint and ruin the paint job that was applied by a worker in a Harley factory. And he got that spray paint all over the other components of the bike, because that's not how you paint a vehicle. So if there was a perception out there that Harley have left behind the common man, this stunt did nothing to dispel it. Harley would have done better gifting those bikes to their factory workers who would appreciate them infinitely more. And so if Triumph is smart and wants to create a successful photo op for their brand, they should offer the highest seniority workers in their factory the first opportunity to buy these unique bikes. Wouldn't that look awesome? Someone who has given decades of their life to building these motorcycles gets a chance to own a collector's item like that. That would run as a feel-good story and would warm the public to the brand. And whatever bikes are left should be gifted to other individuals of modest means. Say, up-and-coming YouTubers, who would attract lots of publicity and hundreds of thousands of views. Just saying. In all seriousness though, what a cool bike. Even if the 007 badging is a bit excessive. It would look better if it was on a tiny hidden piece somewhere on the bike, like an Easter egg. But I'm sure James Bond is going to kick some ass on this Scrambler. Although no Bond vehicle will ever be cooler than the Lotus Esprit that turned into a submarine and the Spy Who Loved Me. So cosplay toy? Sure. But who wouldn't want to dress up in a three-piece suit and do some barn judo with pussy galore? Sometimes we need exclusive things to aspire to, things that we can never have, but can dream about. And we still have the regular Scrambler 1200s, which in my opinion look just as swanky. Maybe someone at Triumph Canada would see fit to loan me one of them for a few days so I can make some videos on it. Shameless, I know, but worth a shot. So keep dreaming, my friends, and enjoy your dose of 007 when No Time to Die comes out. And if you get a 007 bike, ride it often and ride it hard. Although not like that, because that's CGI. And if it isn't, that stuntman should get a Bond bike for free. If you're interested in any of the gear that Brooke and I wear or use, or the camera equipment we use to film this channel, the links are below. Everything listed there was bought with our own money and we are not sponsored by any company. However, the links below are affiliate links and the channel is paid a small amount for referring you to shop at no additional cost to you. We do not recommend any products that we are not satisfied with ourselves, but we do strongly urge you to do your research and select the correct size for items like helmets and clothing. As always, thanks for watching, your support is greatly appreciated. Please hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. And whatever you ride, enjoy it. Wave at other bikers no matter what they're riding, we're all part of a brotherhood and sisterhood. Keep the rubber side down, shiny side up, and may the spokes be with you.